capital instruments. So for those reasons we'll be supporting it to Select Committee. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Jonathan Young.
Mr Speaker, I'm very pleased to stand in support of the Financial Reporting Bill sponsored by Commerce Minister Craig Foss. And Mr Speaker, this bill is part of a comprehensive program of reforms in the financial and business sector that this government has implemented over the past 4 years. And I think that the work that we are doing is bringing great benefit into business and finance. In fact, Mr Speaker, just before I speak on matters of the bill, I want to just read out a quote from Forbes magazine, 11th November 2012. It says, New Zealand ranks first on the list of the best countries for business, up from number 2 last year, thanks to a transparent and stable business climate that encourages entrepreneurship. I know that that's one of the issues that we are concerned with in the Commerce Committee, that we do have a transparent and stable business climate that does foster entrepreneurship. It goes on to say New Zealand is the smallest economy in our top 10 at 162 billion, but it ranks first in 4 of the 11 metrics we examined, including personal freedom and investor protection, as well as a lack of red tape and corruption. And what this bill does, Mr Speaker, it actually reduces red tape for our small businesses in particular. But it doesn't do that at the cost of transparency. It doesn't do that at the cost of inefficiency or lack of appropriate reporting. And so this bill is going to come before the Commerce Committee, and I think we are going to work very hard to ensure that that balance is found, where it creates efficiency, but it also creates a release of compliance burden that is unnecessary. And I think in our country, I think small businesses will be applauding this move. You know, some of the other reforms that we have done in the Commerce Committee, financial advisors regime, the licensing of trustees and statutory supervisors, Financial Markets Authority, setting that up about 18 months ago, the Financial Markets Conduct Bill recently, the Consumer Law Reform Bill, all extensive and complex bills, Mr Speaker, from a very hard-working committee. And so I am looking forward to the continual hard work from the other side of the House as we transact this business, so that when we bring these bills to the committee, that we open it up to New Zealanders for the opportunity to comment and influence the process of sound, solid, rational lawmaking in our country that will continue to see us being in the top contenders of Forbes, because I think that as a finance magazine is recognising what we are doing here in this country. So, Mr Speaker, I believe what we're doing and what this bill will do is continue to build confidence in our economy, an absolutely essential thing to do. We've been doing that for the last 4 years, and we continue to do that. We want to cut down on expensive and unnecessary reporting obligations, but help, and in doing so, help build a productive and effective economy, one of National's main aims for this term of government. And so, Mr Speaker, I'm very pleased indeed to stand in support of this bill. I want to just draw a point, Mr Speaker, because it also touches on, for example, registered charities. And they are required to attach financial statements to their annual returns as they file under the Charities Act. Sometimes, however, the absence of accounting standards has led to reporting by some charities that are inconsistent with the generally accepted accounting practices, or as our senior whip talked about, the GAP protocols, as they're often called. And so clear rules are required to improve charity reporting, and I think once again, as we have those clear rules and as we have accurate and efficient reporting regarding our charities, once again that will build confidence in New Zealanders in the donation dollars that they give. So, Mr Speaker, just in closing, there's many aspects to, I believe, what is going to be a very good bill. I commend the Minister for bringing it to the House, and I believe that we will continue to see a very hard-working Commerce Committee transact the business of that committee. In fact, I often look to my colleague Todd McClay, the chair of the Finance and Expenditure Committee, and I wonder who's the busiest committee. And Yeah, I think we are. I think we are, Mr. Speaker. So very happy to see this proceed, and we're going to make great progress. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Andrew Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.